Hey. Come watch me work on this car. Hello. Thanks for watching. As you can tell, I've not been documenting a lot of this process. Probably because it's wrong and I'm not doing it the way you should be doing it. Which I don't know the way you should be doing it, because if I did then I would do it that way, but I'm kind of just cutting stuff away from the dash until it's narrow enough that the truck cab will fit over it. So it's no tutorial, no how-to. I wouldn't watch this to learn how to do it, because I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm going to continue doing it until there's either no structural integrity of the car left and I have to just throw the whole thing away, or the truck cab fits. So, back to cutting. So this is our truck. I'm tired of grinding, so I'm gonna give a quick little overview of what's going on here. So I've got a 2011 Crown Victoria. I got the it's tuned 373s with a posi. It's got some kind of crappy exhaust on it, but like kind of just like a muffler delete, but gonna redo that. That's gonna be a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the car. And then we've got a 66 F100 cab. I've got the full truck. I mean, I've got, you know, fenders, supports, inner fenders, the bed and doors that are around back. So yeah, I got a little bit more trimming to do on this thing. I'll probably get rid of all this. I know it's structural, but it's probably going to go away. The boxes here, there. Those are the air suspension kit for it. And I will do a quick little rundown of the parts that I got for that. I know there's a lot of people that make kits, not a lot, but there are some kits for the Crown Victorias, air ride wise. They're incredibly expensive. I didn't go that route. I'm going to build my own. I think it'll be just as easy. So we'll do a quick unboxing of all those things. Alright, so as I had mentioned, we're doing air suspension on the Crown Victoria F100 body, whatever, swap thing. So, like I said, man, there's a bunch of kits for this stuff that are like $1,100, $1,500. You know, bag over strut, cool, whatever you want to call it. Like the, what is it called? You know, the bag with the sleeve and the shock in the middle of it. They're expensive, and I wasn't going to spend that. So I've got a couple items. I don't know, I've probably got $600, and I'm not going to go into like super crazy detail. I don't care about names. It's just, you know, this is what we're using for our rear bags. This is a set of 2. They'll pretty much be mounting in place of the coil springs in the rear. We'll have to kind of fabricate some mounts for the upper mounts, and then the lower mounts we'll weld onto the axle. So this is going to be our rear bags. They're whatever the Firestone part number that people use in the shape. It's like the cheaper eBay equivalent of that. This one sounds like some mounts. I've opened a couple of these. Some of them I haven't even opened. So yeah, this is our front mount kit straight from the eBay. So this one goes on your lower control arm, bolts through the factory bolt location. This one got some hardware. This is your uppers, so you use that hardware. It goes into your strut mounts on the uppers, and then your bag obviously attaches here to your lower, and you do the air thing. So that's those. What is this box? Box in a box. This one sounds like more metal. I'm gonna assume this is our rears. Yeah, so for this one I kind of just ordered like a universal kit for the rear, so that obviously goes over your axle, your rear end. And then these are meant to, I think, like hang off of something, you know, like a bag under here kind of deal. I just need this part. I'm probably just gonna cut it and weld it into the material that's already there. I have in my head that this is going to be incredibly simple. It's probably not. It's probably going to be the complete opposite of simple. So, I mean, we've done some air suspension in the past on some BMWs and some Volkswagens and some other things, but this is some shout out Mr. Sam spray wax shirt. This is, let's see, this is, what do they call these, like manifolds or something? Air shock absorber solenoid valve wiring diagram. So this is solenoid valve. Straight off the eBay. So you got your inlets, your outlets, your exhausts, whatever. I mean, it's not like super complicated stuff. I'm gonna save the instructions though, just in case. Let's see what's in here. So this is a gauge, I think. Yeah, so this is our gauge. Got a cute little baby digital gauge, sensors, ton of wire. And this was all like one little kit. So this is probably the little dash piece. Yeah, so your little cute little gauge goes right up in there, and you do the up and the down. And I don't know what the on and off is for. I mean, it's whatever. We'll look at however they want us to wire that, and we'll do it that way, or we'll do it a different way. As long as it works in the end, I don't really care. that doesn't look as good as it did. Oh shit. Alright. So this box. This is, yeah, so this is just some Amazon airline and some fittings that I ordered. I think I got 2 boxes. Yeah. So these are the same airline fittings. And I think I got some more airline laying around over here in the toolbox. This sounds like more fittings. That is exactly what it is. This also came from Amazon. It's got a cool little blow molded case, so you know it's high quality stuff. I didn't even honestly look at the sizing on this. I know if it even really fits what I'm doing. How does this unlock? Does it unlock? Figure that out. Yeah, it looks right. Some 3/8 maybe, ½ inch, quarter inch, whatever it is. So this has, you know, our fittings for the bags, some T's, different sizes, 90s, straight, you know, butt connectors. It's like some Y's, 3-in-1 stuff. That's probably what I'll do on the rear. And honestly, the front too. We'll probably do on our gauge, if I can find where I put it. We're gonna go like front and rear, you know, and they're gonna just tee off of each other and go to the fronts, and then same thing for the rears, so that we built a car one time that had 4 switches. I think it might have been on my brother's BMW or something, and it went, it was like, you know, left front, left rear, right rear, all on its own individual switch. So, am I running out Volkswagen? I don't know. It was really annoying, incredibly aggravating, inconvenient. All the words, adjectives, whatever to describe how annoying it was. So I got these. These are also from the Amazon, not the Rainforest. These are just some, it's like a 4-pack of weld-on, you know, shock mounts. Because I think I'm gonna have to move some shocks around. So I'm probably just gonna, you know, take them loose, put it all together, let the shocks do whatever they want, and then we'll either extend it or whatever for the shocks. The rest of this box is front bag, so we got us some super duper cheap double bellows. If I cared about anything, I probably would have went with some triples or some bags that weren't $60 for 2 of them, but I don't, and I didn't. So this is what we got. All right, big box. Yeah. This is another one, straight from China land. There's a lot of boxes in there. Let's see what they are. This one, surprise box. This is an incredibly large box for, it's like some potato chips, man. Yeah, this is just little, you know, wiring, accessories, relays, stuff. So this is a like Chinese dual compressor set up here. And no, it's not fancy Viair stuff, but also can afford that. So it's incredibly expensive, and I'm not trying to spend that much money on this project. Pretty much had everything car wise and the truck. Like I said, I mean, the only other thing in here is just it's a big black, I think it's like 5-gallon tank, but whatever, however many gallons it was, I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, it all came from eBay or Amazon. That's pretty much it. So yeah, like I said, I think I got, you know, $600 or $700 in all of it maybe, and I ordered some extra stuff to go along with it. So not super deep into it. I'm sure it'll get worse. All right, back to work. Okay, people inside of my camera, here, look. So you see all this. I'm gonna cut it up. So, see all this stuff, all this nastiness, this dirtiness that I should clean, but I'm not going to because it's gonna get covered up again anyway. So this is what I was talking about I'm gonna cut. So, cool springs obviously are in here. That's your rear end housing. I'm gonna just cut a bunch of off of it. Then I'm gonna take this place that I got for the rear universal brackets. I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna kind of plate this out, cut it smooth, flat, level, plain, level, you know, surface. Give her a little skadoosh, a little grind. I'm gonna booger weld it in there. I'm gonna layer it on about 5 or 6 times. Then I'm gonna hear people in the comments talk about how bad of a welder I am, and I know it already. But it's gonna be covered up, so who cares? You know, it's not gonna like fall apart, I don't think. It'll hold. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put the bags in back here. And the fronts should be pretty simple from what I've seen. You know, just looking in my boxes of goodies. They should pretty much bolt right up, you know. Hopefully. God willing. And Elvis willing. That would be cool if it would. But they're pretty much the same. I mean, computer, you know, out of the way. Like I mentioned, there's got Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, whatever. So these factory mounts are right here, obviously. It's like a coilover strut kind of situation. So you've got your, let me grab a light so you people can see. Just bitching about the magneticness of it, and now I'm gonna use it. Sweet Jesus. I hate it. I hate magnets. But so your upper bag mount, you know, it's big. It's probably like 5 or 6 inches, which is huge, massive, really large size. We'll go up here. It'll bolt right in here, and then your bag will bolt to this. So your bag is, I mean, your bag's pretty short. And then down here on the bottom, don't know if you can see it from there. Maybe if I shove you down here, you can see it. There's a bolt for the strut, bolts in, and then that's just gonna bolt. I mean, it's freaking simple, dude. Like, it's really, I don't know why I'm even explaining it, because if you can't understand it, probably not helping you anyway. The bottom mount's just gonna bolt down there, and it's gonna sit on that freaking lower control arm, and it's just gonna freaking put the bags in and freaking put air to it, and it's gonna go up and down. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's designed to do. When I push the button, it goes up. When I push the button, it goes down. Simple and easy. What up? Just realized I filmed no kind of outro for this video yesterday. So I'm driving home from work, figured there's no better time to do it than on the road. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you stuck around this long, that's sick. You're a pretty damn cool person, in my opinion. And, you know, be sure to tune in for the next one. Try to push another video out next week, maybe. Building some cab mounts, trying to get that thing stuck on there permanently. Kind of got it sat on off camera. It's close. But, you know, we get that thing squared up. Booger welding her on there. And, I want some airbags on it so we can make sure that the cab is sitting on the ground. So that's what I want. So we will see ya on the next one. Peace.